Hello everyone and welcome back to this character creation series, and I'm recording once again another clip to correct myself with some additional mistakes that I made. Well, the shader setup and the vectors really isn't anything easy, and as you can see we once again have a little bit of an issue where it only really works if the face is pointing towards the front in the current state. So I found a solution to it, and I want to quickly make the few little changes here that are necessary. So basically in our graph that looks like this, we have this setup in the beginning, and what you need is on a converter vector math, you want to set that to subtract, and you subtract from the normal the incoming ray. And that is pretty much the fix, just that it's inverted now. So one more thing we need to do is to go here at the end to the scale that we implemented before, and we just don't use it anymore. So we could just connect this up, this one here to here, and delete that. Or if you want to still have this global control for strength, which I think we need here, we just set that, we invert that number, and I think I have to reduce it a little bit in this case in particular because it was a bit too strong. But yeah, now it kind of behaves correctly as you'd expect. You can even push it further down here. Now let me be honest here though, I'm not entirely sure if I'm correct about all this still, so it still seems to behave in a slightly unexpected way, and I think actually a quick fix for that would be to let's go into edit mode for a second. The direction in which the UVs are placed is also very important. So let's go in here. I'll go to face selection and try to select just, okay, I'll have to do it with the edges. Let's see. Here, select inner region. Alright, so if we now start to turn this, you'll see that the eye also starts to move, and basically I would want it to go down and not to the side. So I'm just going to turn it here a little bit until it goes in the right direction. And it seems like it was already quite well aligned actually. Anyway, let's leave that for now, and let's try the same trick with the eyes. Basically, we go to our material, and what I want to do is once again get vector math, subtract this from that, and invert this number. And for the eyes it works pretty well, just as expected. And I kind of wish we still would have the old numbers that we had here, because we did a little bit of changes to our sort of the size of everything and the position. So I think we just have to set this back to 0. Actually, that's exactly what we had. So I think the result on the eyes in particular looks a lot nicer with this. And for the helmet, maybe I'll have to look a little bit more into it, but it should be better now compared to before. There we go, eyes behave correctly. Let's do the tilt test. So tilting also still works. And finally, the last thing we need to check is what happens if we make a copy and turn that around, if that still works, and yeah, it does. So the eye behaves perfectly fine. Just this part has a little bit of, well, unexpected behavior. Maybe I'll have to look a little bit more into it, or it could just be a nice effect that makes it look a little bit more mysterious. I don't know. But that's going to be it for this segment, and I hope we'll figure all the details out in the next video.